I'm liking it a lot. I'm having so much fun. Um, I tell everybody, it's like I'm from New Mexico, so street fighting is kind of the way of our life out there in the desert, and it just brings me back to good old fashioned scrap. Adrenaline pumping. Muscles are doing extra. Your reactions are just on point. It gets me to a type of flow that I haven't been in a long time.
Do you feel like there's like more of a target on your back? I mean, I'll say you're the highest credentialed boxer to cross over into bare knuckle. So people are expecting big things from you. Do you see it like that, or it's like you said, just a good old fashioned scrap?
It's a good old fashioned scrap, and to be honest, in both my fights, I believe I've been the underdog. So I mean, the target maybe it's on my back now that I'm champ, and but maybe not because the way I just dispatched the pound for pound champ, it may get easier to get a fight, maybe harder. I'm not sure, but I'm here, and I'm ready for all the smoke. And there's a lot of good names and good fights that can't be made in this bare knuckle league.
And who is that name that you want? I know before the fight you mentioned, beating Palomino, then going up trying to get the second belt from Mike Perry. Is that who you have your eyes on?
Well, sure, but to be a 1,000% honest, 165 is out of my weight class. I'm 155, 154 pounder. So going up to Mike Perry for that, it's interesting, and I wouldn't say no, but Eddie Alvarez, he's around my weight. He's closer to my weight. I think it's a good fight, good name fight. Um, and then after Eddie, then yeah, I'll take on Mike Perez. And while I'm going up, I might as well go get the Juggernauts belt too. Be a true king pound for pound.
Any would you be able to go down and take Palomino's other one?
Yes, absolutely. I can make 155 fairly easy. I can make 145 if I need to for the right fight.
It does seem like, and maybe it's just because he's become this popular thing that Mike Perry has become like a face of the sport that a lot of people are looking at him. But for you, it's going up. It seems like he's been fighting a lot of guys who have had to go up to fight him in size.
Yeah, and again, I'm not like them. I am definitely different. And I believe I can beat Mike Perry. It won't be pretty, but I think I can do it. But at the same time, why give that man an advantage that I don't have to? I'm the king of 165, and I could be easily the king of 155. Once I do that, then there'd be nothing else to do but go ahead and take on, the king at 175.
And you mentioned the King, Eddie Alvarez, the Underground King. It makes sense because he fought MMA at 155 and then at 165. He actually is an intriguing fight. Another popular name, a former UFC and Bellator champ to have on your resume.
That's right, and it's a good name on the resume, which is great for my legacy. And I know Eddie's he's down to scrap always, so it'd be not just an interesting fight; it would be a fun fight.
What would your message be to Eddie Alvarez?
I don't think too many people are calling him out. So if he doesn't have anything to do, let's say around April, come tangle with me. We can make some money.
I was going to ask the time frame, so you're looking to get in there pretty quickly.
Why not? I didn't take any damage. My hands are pretty good. That's the only thing I was worried about was maybe, my hands needing to heal up, but it's not. And, I don't have no stitches to deal with. The only worst is just the lip, but lips heal fast.
In terms of the future, are you content staying in bare knuckle, or if the right boxing fight came along? I know they're very bare knuckle lets you do a lot, so they're very very good with the fighters.
Yeah, the bare knuckle does treat the fighters very well, and boxing would have to definitely step their game up and their offers up to get me interested. I love boxing; it's my first love, and I would love to get in another title contention in boxing. Um, but it's so hard to get anything done in boxing, and I'd have to wait so long. So bare knuckles the focus right now. Let's boxing can persuade me to look back left.